Mhm. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Great reports, great questions, and great comments in there. And I was looking into the charts today, and I'm like, what is it coming? I had to feel the energy. I had to sense it, the energy. So sometimes you cannot just really talk about the energy. You also have to feel it inside of yourself. There's gonna be some, after all this union, that is so beautiful, it still is, in there. We are gonna be dealing with these triggers, okay? You're gonna be feeling at those triggers. Particularly, we're talking about that the moon is separating, it's going to move forward, it goes in its own cycle. In there, you need to understand that the moon goes 28 cycles. That has to do with the female cycle. You guys hopefully knows about this. But what I'm talking about right here is this intuition. You see, the intuition can act on the base of the fears. But that intuition within Leo, particularly, it is about to have what? To develop courage. To develop this powerful energy of no fears. And of course, it has to be triggered. See, in order you to win in this fears in there, it's not about you to beat the fears and have no fear and be fearless. You just have to go through the fear, knowing how to react to those fears. Okay, because you conquer one fear, you're gonna conquer another one. And the worst thing that you can do is don't fight with the fears in there. Don't overcome them, but be empowered by the fears and stay in fears. So this is gonna be one of those days that you're gonna be tested about this courage to facing the things. And how you're facing the things, you grow, you outgrow your fears by being comfortable with them, that they don't have power over you. You give the powers to your fears, then the situations is not. And the ego is going to be triggering those fears in there to it, but the soul knows. See, the ego knows that, this survival mode, I will die, I'll disappear, and everything is just goes out of the window, while the soul is like, don't worry about it. It's your experience facing your fears. Nothing worse gonna happen. If you even die, you're still gonna be living a different form of existence. And now the soul knows the proper way. The soul knows that it's gonna grow. The soul knows it's gonna be doing. But the soul needs what? To give you this power and this courage. Okay? And the courage is gonna be coming in by what? Courage is going to be coming in from Pluto and Neptune. They're going to say, forgot about that you have a courage to your intuition. Go and seeking it within. That courage is coming from the soul, and that's how the soul knows. The moon is going to be entering this energies of end of Leo, beginning of Virgo, together um, with Venus. She's going to be having those effects in there. And early in the morning, when you wake up, that is going to be the focus, that particular energy that is going to come for it. And this is what I said, that your intuition maybe is not going to be in the proper state for it if you are in those fears. Conquer them, and you're going to find out that soul power that it's going to comes in from Pluto, that it's going to be very, very powerful. Pluto is that transformation. That inner work that needs to be done is going to come into Capricorn, because Capricorn is like, let me squeeze the lemons out of you of these fears. Let me squeeze the lemons of you out of these old patterns. Let me get you back into do this work that you need to do. And we're gonna finding this out that it's coming towards us. Okay, this is why you needed that union. that union to be so strong to be get you through the squeezing the lemons. Okay, you want to find out about the squeezing the lemons down the road. All right, so 8 o'clock, the ascendant is at Virgo, defines energies of the North Node. Yes, you want to get you to your destiny. You want to get to the things that you want to achieve while we're here. That is gonna be this mission. Midheaven, it's in Gemini. You gotta have this friendshipness with everyone, including Lilith. Okay, the both Liliths currently they are in Libra, in there about the relationships for it, and you're gonna be dealing very. Let me stop here for a second about the astrology. When the two people are committed to grow, they have no problems discussing their darkest shadows. They are talking about those shadows because this is brings this interesting how they digging out together within the shadows and they evolve and grow stronger and stronger and the love goes stronger and the love goes it turns to a joy and that joy turns to inner peace and that inner peace turns into enlightenment and they fall more and more in love. Okay, this is what that energy will be. And as a the moon, it currently entwined with Chiron. That is going to be the intuition that's going to be leading in there. But you have to face what the fears. All right. So talking about the next hour, midheaven is going to be with Jupiter. That is going to be squaring Saturn. Of course, we all have limitations. What's going to happen if in my myself it's exposing all those fears, all those shadows? What's going to happen if I say this to my partner and they're going to think that it's this and that and so on? Old mentality, folks. That is not good. And this is why you need to have the balls, you need to have the guts, you need to have the fear, this overcoming these fears. Okay, because living in the fear doesn't help you to grow. And Pluto, of course, you may blame him about the triggers all this, but he's gonna be the universe right now. It's working on your intuition in there, and it's like, don't look at me, don't look into the universe. Okay, look into that courage, look into this growth, looking into healing these patterns. I cannot be all the time babysitting you. That's what the universe said. You need to grow. And who needs to grow? The intuition. The intuition is in Leo. What is it, Leo? It's more famous of the positive side in there. Courage, strength, wisdom. And if your intuition needs to be upgraded, look at your courage, strength, and wisdom. Where are they? Where they are within you. All right. Talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 10 o'clock, midheaven is going to be between right on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer. The ascendant is on the cusp between the Virgo and the Libra. And we have Neptune on the other side and on the cusp between Pisces and Aries. Yeah, T-squaring of this. But that T-squaring, it has its purpose, isn't there? Because that is the beginning of life, which is between Pisces and Aries, and the beginning of being by myself with others. So looking at this, a friendship evolving to a family, and now is these challenges in there. And who is telling you there is no challenges? Pluto. It's a part of evolution. Okay, you see this divine energy, this green line right here from Pluto towards the midheaven. Just there, chill, relax, everything is okay. Here, this midheaven is very beautiful with Venus. Okay, you have these divine energies. Trust in the divine. But you have to overcome your fears. You have to overcome your limitations. You have to go ahead and go through this stuff that you fear the most. All right, talking about the next hour, this is going to be at 11 o'clock in there. That's going to be a T-squaring from midheaven, the past and the future. You need to understand this. Don't bring the past into the future. It's only a lesson, not a sentence. And don't drag your past within your future by keeping it with you in the present. Okay, this is what is change. Okay, just stop here for a second. Change. What is the change matter now in the present? Now I'm going to be changed tomorrow. Now I'm going to be changed on day after. Now, because the change that you're doing now is impacting what is going to be in the future. You see what it was, you change what it is, because it is what it is. And when you change it is what it is. It's going to be what it is going to be. So the change is depending entirely within yourself. But if you don't know what happened in the past, if you didn't evaluate the past, how would you know how this is going to be the effect within the future? Okay. So this is going to be some huge trigger for some of you in the next hour, which is just going to be at 12 o'clock. Midheaven is going to be at the end of Cancer. Beautiful energy of visions, beautiful energies with Uranus for it. Just try not to oppose Pluto, the transformations. Those transformations, they have purpose. Healing your own self in there is an order. That is it, the inner work. If you're at work, you might be thinking about what's going on within the family and so on and so on. Finding your own faults or your own self, what you're doing wrong, and correct yourself. That is your job for it. It's not somebody else's job with this that goes on. As you see it, the moon and Venus, they are right in here. They're coming in together right now. That energy is going to be coming in more and more stronger towards Uranus. So we have Mercury, we have Venus, and we're going to have the intuition, the moon, the mother is going to come in there. And here what those triggers of this is going to be these triggers of the fears. And the universe doesn't like fears. Universe is like, hey, you cannot have a fear of living. You're on earth. I'm giving you these transformations. I'm giving you these visions. I'm giving you this authority. I'm giving you this courage. I'm giving you the wings to fly. Don't worry about it. If you fail, you're going to get up. That's what the courage is about. And this is why the moon is going to be learning this courage that is going to be coming towards us. Okay? This is at 1 o'clock. Right now, the midheaven is with the sun for it. As you see it, that is going to be a reminder about yesterday, the new moon period. Powerful energy, incredibly powerful energy, plenty of courage, growth, and plenty power to reach its destination. Yes, it's your authority. Everything lies within you. But if you have some kind of like weaknesses, you need to be tested out. And this is why the Uranus is going to be testing it out. But by you getting these divine energies, the ascendant is going to be at Scorpio, divine energies with Neptune. Neptune goes to the divine energies with Venus. It's kind of like, hey, listen to divine. We know what's going on. We know the program. We know this. You might not see it the whole picture, but you gotta have the faith. But the faith is also connecting with what? With courage. Okay? So the soul knows this within you. And if you have doubt and challenges, which is they're gonna rising up later on in the afternoon, or you're gonna see it, the soul is gonna come and it's gonna tell you, no fear, dear. Okay? No fear, dear. You're going to be hearing it. Some of you is going to be hearing it, those words within yourself. Here it is. That's a 2 o'clock energy. That ignitions of this kind of like a doubts and everything is going to come to it. But you see it. That is the moon, the inner work that you're going to do. Venus is already in Virgo, so it's Mercury who's going already retrograde in there. They're all four squaring Uranus too. But they're all going and training Chiron, healing. The universe says, I'm not going in to do this until you don't heal. Oh, you want to go to the next level, heal. Oh, you want to do this next two things, oh, you heal. How can I give you these divine powers if you have a fears? It's not gonna happen. And those fears in there, because Leo it's having one fear. Fear cannot be appreciated. Fear cannot be accepted as a leader. Fear cannot be paying attention. Fear it cannot be admired. Fear of abandonment is there. So the intuition is gonna be looking at the inside of you. Some of you may be gonna have this internal triggers with all this. But since Venus and Mercury, they are in Virgo, you're going to be working at what needs to be healed. You may have to go back in time. You may have to go back into your childhood. Maybe go back into where you were age of 5. What happened in there at the age of 5? Because you transitioned from 5 till 6, but you're carrying this traumas when you were at 5. And now you have to heal at this. Because you're healing at that is going to be leading you to the age of what? Of 7. What happened at 7? You went to school with others, right? And this is when you learn. You're beginning to learn life when you enter the first grade at school. All right. Talking about the next hour, midheaven is going to be at Virgo. That is going to be a T-squaring. That it's going to be coming in from Mars and Jupiter for it, the weak warrior, like a growth, and see how I'm limited. I can only shooting a ball, and I cannot do anything else. And or I'm just a farmer, and I try a few times, and so on and so on. You never tried it. Can it be a good with something else of thinking? How to create traps, or how to create this, or how to get this to overcome your fears. You see, this is what is gonna comes in. Innovate. If you feel like you're not great at something, that doesn't mean you're not great at something even bigger, something even better. And this is why those energies gonna come. They're gonna come. They're gonna trigger in there those limitations for it. With those limitations, they are have a purpose to set the tone for you to grow and you to evolve in there. All right, next hour we are talking about 4 o'clock. You're going to be seeing that energies again. We are talking about this squaring from Uranus and the ascendant of Sag for it, all pointing out exactly right in here. You know, this is, we're talking about Sag. The bad side of the Sag is like, who, me? Oh, I don't have fear. Oh, yeah, you know, I got everything. You know, I got you. And when you call them, the aliens takes them away. They're not there. They disappear. Right? But if you have the right expression, it's like, hey, you know what? I got some issues, but let me see it in there. Let me see what I can do. Let me see how I can work on myself. And look at those energies of the ascendant. They're going to the both Lilith's in here. They go down to your Pluto. From Pluto, they go into Neptune. From Neptune, they go to Uranus. And from Uranus, they're going into that inner work. Right? But if you're focusing on that energies right now in here of what is going on, those are the triggers. Okay? The trigger is that oppositions with Mars. The warrior archetype within yourself. Standing up in there. I just posted the video on the Facebook for those who's following me on the Facebook. In there is about fear of the speech, and I'm really kind of like liked it in there because he was talking about the right things. For some of the people who are actually skipping the fear it's gonna come in. It's gonna come back and bite you. Fear it's always in your shadow. In there, are you gonna have the courage right now to strength to see it. And this is what happens is like some of you are afraid of doctors. Some of you is afraid of talking because people can find the truth out. Some of you are out there when you go to the hospital and so on, and the doctor is asking you, did you do this, this, and this? And you're like, no, you should not have that view because the doctor wants to know. That is it, the Virgo. That is it, the hospital, the physical body. That's what theory is going in there. And now, since Pisces, that is the spiritual hospital in there, which is Neptune. Neptune's giving you these divine energies. It's like, hey, do it, change it, transform it, develop it. This. The moon is at Leo. It's like, hey, you gotta have the courage. The lioness is also protecting the lion. Okay, and this is part of a life. They know how to do it together. And God bless its soul if somebody tries to attack the lioness and the lion knows, oh, I don't see you. You should go study, Animal Planet. Go check things out. Okay, so talking about the next hour at 5 o'clock there, the midheaven, it's at Libra. It's passed through both Liliths there, this divine energies that it's going to be going to Saturn. It's the balance in the relationships. Where is your relationships for it? Take a look at it, what you have in Libra, and take a look at it, what you have in the 7th house. But at the same time, with that, it is about the make the balance within yourself. Make these abilities and capabilities. The ascendant that is at Sag is going to be opposing Mars and Jupiter, but these energies, they're going to be able to go ahead and use the authority in there within you. Your authority lies within yourself. You're authorizing to believe in what you're going to believe. Okay, but the belief and the backing it up from the spirituality as the soul, it leads to this incredible winning wisdom power of your individual self. Now you're developing this incredible spiritual courage inside of you, this immortal spirit within you. You're getting a touch based in there. And that's where that grows. But who leaded everything? The intuitions. That means that the first thing you have to go ahead and improve in there. Or it's your intuitions on the belief of the part of your soul. Because the soul knows. That's what you have to do. Intuition have to look into the soul, not into the fears. All right, talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 6 p.m. Great energies. You got that power of the unknown. You got that underworld energies from Scorpio. Boosted up all this for it. A lot of divine energies are going on because of the inner work that it's been done within the past hour. The same time, the ascendant at Sag is like, I'm getting these expressions, I'm getting these downloads from the universe. Okay, usually Uranus, when it sends divine energies through Sag, that is at a moment you get in a video, get in a book, somebody said something about it, some kind of like an art way that it's coming to you, that you have this aha moment. You have that deja vu. Okay? And all this energy is connecting to who? To the moon, to Venus, and to Mercury. That power way out there that is within yourself. And this is how you look at it within the depth. Okay? Where are you going to look? If you look at it on the surface, is your fears. When you look at the depth, is in your soul. And this is why you need to dive in a little bit. All right. Talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 7 p.m., that energy is going to come. Growth, it's happening where? When you go into the rabbit hole, when you go through the storm, you get out of the storm. That's how it goes. The ascendant that is at Capricorn is going to be a reminder about this work that needs to be done. Usually that happens at 11 o'clock at midnight. You're getting at that work. It's like you're going to bed, but your mind it is like, this is what I'm going to do the next day. You're preparing yourself. And if you have something in a Capricorn for it, you're probably feeling those powerful energies within yourself. But the next hour we are talking about, this is going to be already at 8 p.m. You see it. The transformations there, it's going to come and start challenging within you. The T-squares that's going to be coming from the moon, from Venus, from Mercury, that power that I was talking about earlier of Sag is like, oh yeah, I can get it. Oh yeah, I got the power. I got the power. Okay, you're looking for the person that's gone away. So nobody can find him. But some of you did this dance within yourself. Oh, I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be getting it and that. And the universe says like, you need to grow. Here's the transformation. Here's the visions. Here's that revisions that you need to do. And some of you is that don't take the things personally. I gotta tell you that because Leo and Virgo, they're personal zodiac signs. Okay, while Libra to Pisces, they're with others. Yeah. Okay. So don't take the things personally, but take a look at the personality from within. That is going to be giving you this synchronicity with Chiron. But the divine energies right here, they are going to be extremely strong. You're going to have like this angel and a devil fight with you. Okay? While all this, it's going to be taking, what should I do? And who I'm going to be seeking in there. See, when you improve your intuitions in there, you have to listen to something else. And that will be the soul. The soul knows from within you. All about this. All about your archetypes within yourself. He knows everything. The soul knows the secrets, the shadow, the wrong stuff that you did, the good stuff that you did. He knows what your level you are. He knows what you're lying to yourself. He knows everything. That's what you need to know. And this is how the soul knows. But it tests in you, your internal self, about your fears. All right. Somebody's not gonna like it, this, but it is what it is. I don't make it. I'm just interpreting the energy, so don't shoot the messenger. In there, the ascendant is at Aquarius, and you see the midheaven at Sag. That is gonna be this. Oh, I don't know, and I'm not capable. I don't think so. I can do this, and so on. I'm not up to it. For if you say you're not up to it. And the soul is like coming in, like, you're up to it, but you don't believe in yourself. Where are the beliefs coming again? Your intuitions, the beliefs in the soul. And that's what you get this energy, this courage. And that's what you need to develop in there. If you're lacking that courage, that's what you have to do. And this is why Mercury, that is going to go retrograde, is going to be meeting the moon and Venus. It's going to be like, oh, you're lacking this, or you're lacking that, or you're lacking facing your fears, or you're lacking the truth. Go back. I'm going to reteach you how to get your courage. I'm going back to Leo. I'm too far ahead within the Virgo. Can't perform properly in Virgo. Can't have this proper communications. Proper communications begins with what? How you're talking to yourself. Are you talking positive? Or are you talking negative? Because whatever you talk, that's what you attract. That's what the gravity turns your magnetic field within you, and that's what you attract in your life. Okay? All right, 10 o'clock. things are kind of like a calm down, but the divine energies is still coming. As you see at that work, that mid-heaven that is said, that Capricorn, it is about here is the work. It is the divine work. Everything is going to be good. Everything is going to be great in there. As the Mars, it's more coming into unified with Jupiter in there. It is about let's be a friends with the growth and the courage and the warrior and the authority. Let's all be in together. While the same thing happens in there at Virgo. Let's the intuition heals. Let's the love and money will be understand. Let's use these resources for healing. And let's reevaluate these communications. Beautiful energies. Okay? Beautiful energies. But to order you to getting through those fears and there for it. If first things first, believe in your soul. He knows the road. 11 o'clock. Are you good that you're proud of yourself? Are you good that you overcome these energies? Are you good that you're great that you did that job? And most of you will. Okay, this is a this changes, those transitions, those upgrades when the day begins to kick in. They're coming in and they give you the peace and the soul. It's different when you have fears and anxieties. How do you sleep? You don't sleep, right? You toss and turn. But when you have the peace in the soul and the courage, when you have that, I did my job, and you go to put that head on the pillow, that smile on your face. Oh, this is good. I'm so proud of me. I deserve to sleep. You go, put your head on the pillow, and you are at peace. How do you sleep? Peaceful. And that is priceless. Okay, guys? That is priceless. But trust in yourself. Okay, guys? So that's all I have for you. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm looking forward for your comments. How was your day was? All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Be loved and have courage. Things are going to get better.